A lot of narcissistic individuals can be addicted to some form of substance, and a lot of people who are addicted to some form of drug can act in narcissistic ways but not necessarily be a narcissistic individual. However, narcissists and drug addicts may seem like entirely different people, yet their behaviours can often mirror each other in very surprising ways. Both narcissists and addicts are usually chasing that high. Drug addicts are usually seeking their next fix. They're chasing after that external high, while narcissists crave the validation, they crave attention, they're chasing after the supply, they're manipulating people to give them the validation, to give them the attention. Both are trapped in a constant cycle of seeking external sources to fill their internal void. They can both experience withdrawal symptoms. Often when a drug addict loses access to their substance of choice, they suffer from withdrawal symptoms. And similarly, with a narcissistic individual, when they lose a primary source of supply, if they haven't got enough secondary sources of supply feeding them attention, they spiral out of control. They can rage, they can go into depression, they can go all out for the desperate Hoover attempts to regain control over a situation. Both a narcissist and a drug addict will prioritise their fix over everything and anything else. An addict will put their drug of choice before relationships, before responsibilities, and before their own well-being. And a narcissistic individual will put their need for validation, for attention, for power, for control above all else. They will use many different manipulative tactics and deception to maintain control over the environment that they are in. A drug addict and a narcissist will both lie and manipulate. Both narcissists and addicts are skilled at deception. Addicts often lie to hide their substance abuse, while narcissists lie to hide their toxic and harmful and abusive behaviours. Narcissists twist reality to maintain their illusion of superiority, and they're not the issue. Both a narcissist and an addict can go all out to blame something or somebody else. Neither takes responsibility for their actions. An addict can blame stress, they can blame people, they can blame a run of bad luck. A narcissist will blame anyone and everything other than themselves for the problems that they created. They're both more than capable of self-destructing. Addicts destroy their health and destroy their relationships. Narcissistic individuals sabotage their relationships with others, although they blame the other person, and they both sabotage their own life. Both create chaos and leave destruction in their wake. And they struggle to change. Recovery is difficult for both an addict and a narcissistic individual. An addict must fight physical and psychological dependency to their drug of choice. However, when they can recognise the need to break free from addiction, when they are willing to help themselves, they can find the right support to go on the road of recovery. There might be hurdles along the way, they might slip up along the way, but usually when they know they have a problem and they want to stop, they might not stop at the first attempt. It might take them 7 or 8 attempts, just like a victim of a narcissistic individual who's addicted to the cycle of narcissistic abuse. It can take an average of 7 attempts to escape the relationship. Yet a victim of a narcissist at some point recognises and does their best to break free. A drug addict who recognises can do their best to break free, while a narcissistic individual refuses to acknowledge their faults, their flaws, their problems, their mistakes, making true improvement nearly impossible, because to a narcissist, they're not the issue. You can only help those who are willing to help themselves out of a situation, help themselves improve, help themselves do better. Narcissistic individuals are exploitative, so they will just help themselves to your stuff. Recognising the similarities helps understanding whether you're potentially dealing with a narcissistic individual or dealing with an addict. And it's about having the ability to take responsibility for who we are, who they are as a person. It's about recognising whether you need to distance yourself from someone, recognising those patterns of behaviour. Dealing with a narcissist, dealing with an addict can feel equally exhausting and draining, which is why you have to help save yourself first before you try and attempt to help somebody else. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments with people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do have a few select one-to-one slots available. If you're looking for further reading on narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several books out on Amazon. Behind the Mask, The Rise of the Narcissist, which is the first in a 3-part series, which is a novel. How to Create Boundaries Around Those Who Have No Respect for Your Boundaries. 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People. How to Stay Sane and Break the Chain with Those You Cannot Go No Contact With. Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for recovery and empowerment. And this is a journal, so although there are prompts behind the page, it's all about recognising the abuse itself, and then the little prompts and journaling to help your mindset recover from narcissistic abuse. And then there is a Narcissists Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, which is all about the criteria, the different games that they play, how it affects you, and different methods of recovery. If anyone is interested in any of those, they are all available on Amazon. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.